Welcome. My name is Joffrey. I'm the founder of EnlightenedBeings.com and the Super Manifesting Program. And today I'm going to share with you how to access this divine connection with the God Source that allows us to manifest whatever we want, anytime we want it. We can just ask, and it comes because we become this powerful manifesting magnet for attracting whatever it is that our heart desires. So the first thing to realize is that what you're seeking, what you're really seeking in life, this freedom, this enlightenment, this abundance, this unlimited abundance, this infinite love, unconditional love, this amazing joy, okay, this unbounded creativity, pure potentiality, this awesomeness, okay, this success, whatever it is, you want something of this nature, right? So whatever that is that your heart is really yearning for is already here now, okay? This is the joke, this is the trick, is to understand that the mind keeps thinking it's out there, it's in that person, it's in that job, it's in that money, there's something in the outer world. But truly, this attainment, this real attainment, starts from within. It starts at the very core of your being, which is where we access this divine, all-knowing, unconditional loving, powerful, creative God consciousness, the source of the essence of the divine, the heart of God, okay, is in the heart of every atom in the universe. It's in everything. But the mind just knows how to look outwards. It doesn't know how to look inwards necessarily until it stops. When the mind stops, then everything retreats. It's like the waves of the ocean just come back into this stillness. And so to find this divine connection, you actually have to give up seeking. You have to let go of thinking that whatever you're wanting to attain is out there, and instead you find it inside first. Okay, so there's a deep, deep, deep relaxation that needs to happen first. And you just have to let go. You just have to trust. And it's a blind trust in the beginning, and then it becomes a more sacred trust. And it becomes more of a playful trust, and becomes a trust that's really based in this place of, oh, this just feels good to stop seeking. Because all that seeking and trying and trying and trying and efforting is exhausting. And so you come back to this place where you're just naturally at home in yourself, and you're connecting with your own presence, your own divinity, your own sacred self, this natural self that is not seeking anything. You're just at home in your own being. And this is the beauty, this is the enlightenment that happens, is when you just rest. You finally rest. And you really rest. You don't rest for just a few minutes or a few hours. You rest for weeks and months and years into the depth of the core of who you are. And something really amazing happens when you rest, is there's this energy called the Kundalini that starts to awaken. And it's this very alive, sensual, sexual energy that just turns your body on. You become like on fire for life and passion. And then, when that happens, this naturally just happens when you come to stillness. There's this magical mix inside of you where you rest into this joy, into this Kundalini fire, into this excitement, and with the breath. And so the breath comes in and you let it go. It comes in, this excitement, and you let it go into stillness. It's like a rebirth and then a death, and a rebirth and a death. And this just happens with every breath. So it doesn't matter where you're going, doing, who you're talking to, whatever you're doing in life, you just keep following this death, rebirth, Kundalini, rising Kundalini, going back to stillness and expansion into the universe. And so, with this as your mantra, your body mantra, your emotional mantra, your mental, spiritual mantra of just following the breath in each moment, that the breath is constantly your mantra of just, and it just keeps moving, right? No matter what. You just follow it with this Kundalini stillness, this exciting place of ecstasy mixed with this place of rootedness. And it's this interesting combination, the male-female polarity, that allows you to drop into what I call is the God source, the God source consciousness. And this is where you manifest everything instantly. It just comes to you. It just has no other choice. So the longer you can stay in this God source consciousness, the faster things happen. Okay? And so it tantalizes the ego. The ego gets really excited and says, oh yeah, now I can do it, now I can do it. And then it tries to grasp onto this God source consciousness, which it can't, because it already is it. And that's the joke, is you can't grab onto something you already have. It just makes you think it's further away from you. So you have to relax into it deeper. And this is the job that we're here to do as human beings, is learn how to relax and enjoy this amazing sensual sexual energy that comes up naturally from the base of our spine, from our sex center, and goes up the spine and just showers like a fountain. Just naturally it happens when you really relax. So you got to clear out your body, you got to do a cleanse, you got to get all the toxins out, you have to stop eating dead food, and you have to start really just living this very pure life if you want this amazing connection to your highest divinity to occur. And so there's, a purification process you have to go through in order for the channels to get wide and clear enough for this amazing energy to come through you. So the other thing to notice and know here is that this God source consciousness, once you access it, and it's the most amazing thing you'll ever discover, because you see it in everyone and everything. And so there's no longer a feeling of separation. You never feel alone or lonely anymore, because you realize that that's just a dream. That's just an imagination going crazy saying, I'm separate. I'm not that which I'm seeking. I'm something else. And so you pull back into this place of fear and isolation and separateness. And so the God source consciousness is just like, I'm in everything. I am everything. There's no separation. And once you get grounded in that, then all the fear goes away. And once all your fear's gone, there's total freedom. You have total unlimited freedom to do whatever you want to do. And there's no limitations anymore. So you move past all of those barriers that have been stopping and blocking you. And you get into this place of real connection with other human beings, because you're coming from this place of deep vulnerability and honesty and truth. And you're just wanting to connect with the God source consciousness inside of them too. It's not like you're trying to tame them as a boyfriend or girlfriend, or trying to get somewhere with them, or trying to have this really high ecstatic experience, or trying to work through some sort of problem that you got. All of that goes away, because you realize you've found the divine, the highest, the greatest teaching that there ever is, which is coming home to this divinity inside of you. Okay? So the God source consciousness doesn't have ownership over anything. It doesn't own your mind, your body, your emotional body. You are separate from these things. You are the God source consciousness, and so you are not the mind. You're not the body. You're not these emotions. You're not these thoughts. You're not these judgments or opinions or whatever. You are the infinite. And so realizing that, you're free. And so this takes some time to process, because you've had so many years of conditioning in a direction that doesn't believe this. So be gentle, be patient, be very, very patient, and go slow. Take your time. And the more you can slow down yourself, your life, your thoughts, and come into this present moment, the faster, the easier it'll come to you. And it's really exciting, because when it does, it's like this huge relief at first, and then it's this deep ecstasy, this deep gratitude that comes. And then all you hear around you is the divine talking to you through everyone. It's amazing. It's like you can't escape from it. It's in everything and everyone. And so this is the spiritual awakening. This is the enlightenment process. This is moving through Satori, Samadhi into total self-realization, total attainment of the highest teaching in the universe. And this is what everyone's seeking. And it's a very huge mystery because you have to give everything up to get it. You can't hold on to anything. If this enlightened state is going to enter you, you have to let go of everything, every desire, every attachment, everything on the most intimate, subtle levels, because you can't lie to the universe. You can't lie to your body. Your body's going to know if you're holding on to something. And if you are, well, there's no room for the God Source consciousness to come in, or you to feel that it's already in. Okay? So, yeah, there's a lot here to digest. You might want to listen to this video a few times to just let it sink in. But just be really gentle with yourself in this process. And yeah, do lots of breathing, do some breath work in the morning, release, release, release whatever's inside of you. Make space for this divinity to be experienced inside every moment of your life, because it's here. Thank you for listening. Be well.